guys! It's me again. Lalabas na sana tayo, but then it is raining outside. Chris, ready na kami. Pero hindi pa ako nakalagay ng makeup, kaya magbe-makeup tayo. You hear that?
Ako,
Valentine's, yeah, Valentine's. Katingnan nyo yan sa labas, okay? Ayan guys, oh.
Hindi makagala.
No, hindi tayo makagala for now. Dahil umuulan sa labas. Wala nang ulan. So, ready na tayong gumala. Okay? Ayan. Ayan na si Chris. Bit-bit na niya yung tubig namin. Doon kami sa taas. Pinakataas doon. Sa pinakataas. Hanggang 6 lang sila dito. Hanggang 6th floor lang sila. Okay. So, dito na tayo. Okay, it's time to go. It's roaming around time. Okay guys, we are on our way to Universal or sa ano? Seaworld. Seaworld pala, yung may mga dolphin show. Yan na tayo. So we are here, sitting down at very top, and we'll see what is going on here today.
Everyone, my name is Stacy. This is Megan, and I rescued American bald eagle Maddie. On behalf of all of us here at Seaworld, I would like to take this moment to show our support to the men and women of our armed forces. And during this difficult time, the first responders who have tirelessly worked in the fight of the global pandemic. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time, we ask any past or present members of the United States, United Kingdom, Canadian military, or any of our other allies, along with those first responders, to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these men, women, and their families. We thank you for your service. Orca Encounter will begin in just a few minutes, but first we'd like to show you a short film based on the Orcinus orca and the world we all share together.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on land. There's one animal that is Sinus orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Sinus orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Dolphinidae, or dolphin family.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and on behalf of our killer whale training team, I would like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, teach, learn from, and build relationships with these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, we are excited to share our relationships with the killer whales with all of you here today. We all recognize a new way of doing things, like wearing face masks and social distancing. We ask your patience and cooperation as we safely navigate through this process together. As a reminder, properly worn face masks are required in all stadium areas. At the end of today's presentation, please remain seated. Our operations ambassadors are on hand to assist in the safe and timely exit of all of our guests. But until then, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Got a
speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of guests to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with all of you here today.
Operation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scales to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working as a team makes them the ocean's top predator, scientifically known as Orcinus orca, but more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, our 5 killer whales have their own individual names: Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest killer whale at 10 years old, whereas Katina, who is the leader or matriarch of our pod, and also Makayo's mother, get this, she is 44 years old. Now, SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the killer whales. It's a language of learning based on positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Now, one of the first behaviors we train all of our killer whales on is a fluke present. Our trainers simply ask the killer whales to roll over and present their tail flukes. This gives us a great view of the entire underside of a killer whale, but it also gives us easy access to those blood vessels which the trainers were just pointing out. Now, our veterinarians come at least once a month and get a blood sample and do a full checkup on all of our killer whales. You might have noticed the trainers rubbing down the killer whales like Megan is doing. We rub their pectoral flippers, their backs, their dorsal fins, their tail flukes, their bellies. This is a way to build the relationships we have with our killer whales. Killer whales are very tactile animals and they feel that touch. So it's a great way to tell them, good job. It's also a way to gain respect between trainer and whale. Another healthcare behavior is done in one of our adjacent pools, where we ask the killer whales to slide up on a killer whale size scale. Now, like I said, Makayo's in front of me. He is our youngest killer whale, weighing just about 4,000 pounds. And Trua is our big man on campus. He's our largest killer whale, weighing in at over 6,000 pounds. Now, from the dorsal fin all the way to the tail flukes is a very heavy, muscular area called the peduncle. With that peduncle still in the water, we wouldn't be able to get an accurate weight. So we simply ask the killer whales to raise their tail flukes up and out of the water. Awesome job, boys. Now this helps us ensure accuracy. So we know the younger killer whales are growing properly and the older killer whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales in every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Over here on the left-hand side of the pool, and I have a question for all you kids out there. How many of you love to play? Everybody loves to play. Well, our killer whales enjoy playing as well. And they learn a lot through play. Killer whales are observational learners just like you and I. So we're going to put that to the test today. We're going to play a game of follow the leader. So anyone on this side of the stadium, if you guys want to play along, stand on up for me. Make sure those masks are on properly and stand on up. Adults too, we're all kids at heart. Come on, get up. Alright, so we are going to see if Makayo will follow you guys. The more, the better. So go ahead and on the count of 3, spin surroundings. So we're gonna have Makayo do that behavior for you guys. When he does that big jumping stage, let's everyone give him a nice big round of applause. Great job, Makayo. Now, on the other side of the stadium, we have our big boy, Trua. We are going to ask Trua to do a breach. Whenever you're ready, Megan, go for it. Great. Now, killer whales breach for a variety of reasons. To scratch an itch, to play, and to announce their presence. When they breach, they're saying, look at me, I am here. Everyone, give it up one more time for Trua, Makayo, and all of our audience volunteers. Now, Seaworld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to get in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field research. That's why Seaworld partners with groups like NOAA and the Norwegian Orca Survey to advance global education. Now, killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales.
To get wet. In the wild, their diet depends on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors have a serious impact on some killer whale populations. exit of all of our guests.